Let's watch this video. Let's watch it, and we see how we talk about it. Let's watch.
This is a very common mistake a lot of women make, and then when they are damaged and burnt, they settle for less, or feel entitled, or shift blame, and expect another man
Abusiafo mamini na kwa babio edaba ya sethekow channel so I share bi mu na ya adesua na ya de ba ena me post video bi concerning Tonto Dikeh na comment bebre ba na ya ma me bi break story ne down ono so be man in a different perspective ente me sere wo so a like a video no na ya den na share abusiafo moma yenti message we mo share first one no the way then esibitie abusianfo moma yenti message no.
Hi brother Seth, this is my take on that actress's saga. Now, how did she get here? This is a woman who has had many men in her life whom she has dated, with her relationships not lasting. Why? Is it her fault or their fault? Has she ever taken a critical self-assessment of herself? What are her behavioral traits? What makes her go for these men? She goes for particular men with the same traits. Now, these are men with fame, influence, power, and wealth.
Asame my person ochene say Tonto, the kind of a member of from na a member with the same subai, the same new behavior. Or per member would di or musika. What you say? Aha.
To her, those are the men that qualify to be with her. Those are the ones she has to be seen with. Those are the ones that can love her.
What you say? Into to honor Tonto no, the kind of a member or pay. That kind of a member will be. A member or no pay. Any or more new with dates no. It is what her line that member no or no moving in now is kind of similar. Now was subai similar. What you say?
And make her happy. All this time, I'm sure there must have been several men who would have treated her like a queen had she given them a chance.
Yeah, my person say 2026 no na mema be one ko be treating to sell him ma na so wampa mu bia na emom no penkwasiafo opemba ma omono meja na esu o ma use no meja na esu.
But no, she doesn't want those men. This is a very common mistake a lot of women make, and then when they are damaged and burnt, they settle for less, or feel entitled, or shift blame, and expect another man, the innocent man, to settle for her foolishness.
What you say? Into omu koni nemu na mema ne se omu mema ne omu deda yusu omu sa no omu ye broken we a omu se omu emotionally we a na afa na oba fom abehwehwe be mo be ni yi sa time na oba no so no ode se be nwura pa na eba ode yaw na eba ode ba mo obi mom na aba be fix no ade na before ma ye pesa ade we sa. Why is it that say yan hwehwe ni papa oh be treat ye na mum no at the end see yakwame say ye no and after you pay the right person. Why? We any question I am ebisa.
And mistakes. What this lady doesn't realize is that the men who she thinks want her or desire to be with her want a piece of her, but not a committed relationship. To them, she is a trophy. Whilst she seeks love, attention, and admiration, she is their fantasy. They don't take her serious. Now let's critically look at the last issue. Is she innocent? No, she isn't. Does she truly love him? Or does she love the money, the security, the status she hopes to get from this guy? Why did she delete the said messages? She said she was scared. I see deception. She didn't want her cover blown. Why didn't she open the door? What did she have to hide? At the time, she felt powerful and in control. She had unfinished business.
Asama maami pese o che ne se ebra branch ne bebo punum no ade na tonto no embie puno no we de oba na ebre make analysis o enyame na meye me de pass oba nso hu no o call ne out what I say ade nti no delete messages no ade nti no delete messages no ti asem ni ye odi bem wo ha na se odi fo we ni question na ye maami na ye de ebisa fantastic
with whoever she was with in that room. That was her supply at that point in time.
Okay.
At that moment in time. And she had to feed on her supply. Why is she not happy when people are around him? It's because she wants him all to herself.
Good.
Her goal is to gain control. She has to be in control. She cries because she realizes that she is losing control. She cries to seek pity, compassion, a second chance. She wants him to believe her.
What you say? And I make a baby I me video no say the only time I before ba so serious bra wo bunensa bra all anoyare na mom no so ya ade enye no odi sun ba nana memfa ni serious manipulation ti asem ni ye ma me pese o kire say ade nti na obra oka ho asem wa sha se edi sun ba op strategy bi manipulate guy no ti asem ni pa we tactic and bebre use ebra wa ya ade enye na wo ka chen say ade a wo ye na enye no de su eba bebrebra so what you say Mrs. Abara we or your narcissist or your issues bebre I was dealing with it yes I'll pop ma bofo Michael cry one one in tebese ade enso no what you say ade enso no.
He rejects that notion because he sees through her like a glass.
Yo.
She sees a boundary being created by this guy and she hates it. So what does she do? She throws a second tantrum.
Okay.
Still crying.
Tantrum.
She asks and begs for him to take care of her son.
Ayo.
She now presses a button to get to his emotions,
Ayo.
hoping he will change his mind. She does this because he probably likes her son or is fond of her son. She tells him to keep her son away from his biological father. Now, as far back as I can remember, this is the very woman who acrimoniously divorced her husband.
Good.
Her son's father, her ex-husband, and publicly humiliated him to the core in the worst way possible. So, as she does this, she still gets no response. The guy shows her no emotion. Now, she goes for the final stretch. She tells him he would hear about her. He realizes she is talking about suicide. That is why she's urging him to take care of her son.
Yeah.
Now you see, she's hoping he will change his mind.
Strategy you see ni na amfa. Inti de no was ye ne say or pretend say guy no enhye ne badama no. No make sure say akwara na nkasa ne papa no de ne ba asase no so no. Ma be hu no. Ti that means okwa koku no ho no. What you say a tantrum. Brofun kasem ne fa ne tantrum. Ayesa waje ade fi akwada ho no da ho no 1 and 9 no. Oye bia se ubohu ne mobo na ade kra na waje no de na ade ede ama no. Sanity a tactical use and say osu ayesa na akeka sensem na abranche ne hu ne mobo na wasan so ide ageno ti asem ni story ne ban obi e kan ne de but o man dwe na nko that particular part no. What you say people are emotional.
But what does he do? He does the opposite. He calls her bluff and tells her she can go ahead and do it. She now has a bruised ego. So, we would ask, who recorded and leaked the audio?
That's a question.
Did he record it to protect himself? We don't know. Would you say the guy is cold or horrible? I wouldn't say so. Does he see a narcissist? Yes. I see a guy who is dealing with someone with narcissistic behavior traits and wants her out of his life. Completely. Why? Because she is bad news. I see a woman who has serious issues, not only with her behavior, but some unresolved issues. In one of her interviews regarding her marriage breakup, she came across as the one who was very wronged by her ex-husband.
Exactly.
But I also saw a woman who showed traits of a sexual narcissist. She now shows traits of an exhibitionist and a communal narcissist. I have never heard her ex-husband's side of the story. Did he just take it like a man, as people would say? Or as society expected him to? How did he feel at the time? We would never know. What did he go through? We would never know. He has just moved on with his life. What damage did his marriage do to him? We would never know, because he may never tell us. This woman clearly needs serious therapy. That is, if she wants to be helped. The first stage is acknowledging who she has been as a person. Good afternoon. Have a great day.
Abujafo yesu ejramudi na we am the breakdown na ye a friend say e kasa about narcissism on Wednesday no wow messi live program nya time ne kokuti utia ugbehu say girl no the same traits. What you say na issue ne ba ye no o yembisa say be ma no e ba abontin be kebi humiliation pa woman we ede abrante no efemu no in fact na anoding na asem we ba ye no obia kan di abrante na tem say question e ba ne say recording or recording the good in the mass and I not recording e dey protecting ho ha what dey your time na ko tie say en live stream no concerning this particular kind of behavior obeti ase ebusiafo media na Ekow ya ma menso yankopon hirawo say we break it say me na betena be kan yanke be chimi awe na emum no I always thank God say there is what someone now to be on na adwenu mu onye bias or can't things as it is. What you say? I just thank God. Is an sign ye be no issue be bape ye be related towards narcissism. No who the kind of person or yeah. girl we or your communal narcissist communal for them here say omo ye de omo papa hu so omo ye good project what you say ba no mu di bone sa no tie we so me ye yi a my friend covert or a covert narcissist or a covert because I am one no di bone ni odi obi amanya eno de ehu or can say me ye be ma se me ye hey nipa hu asama oluma ne ka che me say opeso hu oba suban a hwe na bra oba beja oba oja ni kunu en anasa oba hu be ma foforo na oja ni old one no ehọ na bohu se mba bi etimu eden ebusanfo media na Ekow we need analysis ho any teaching so any breakdowns ho like video we na share video no erade nka mo ho ye be san so share bi peace shalom.
Oh, we come with the